So, James, tell me how this all started, because when we met, you're a film director, and the painting came after the accident, or how did things go?
Well, I'd always collected art and had made films for many years, and I was having a conversation with Eric, the owner of Galerie Hussenot, and explaining that I had moved some paintings from my place in Paris to LA many years ago, and I noticed that I felt better. My health was doing better. I noticed I had less stress, and I had done an interview with a neurologist who was talking about how the body is its own pharmacy, and you can release, you release chemicals for healing when you experience certain emotions, joy and what have you. And so I was feeling better living with this art, and I spoke to Eric about it, and he said, what a great idea for a show, this connection between art and healing. And so I thought I would put together a show of artists that either I was living with or was inspired by. I was doing a lot of meditating at the time, and many of these artists, I'd seen their work, and they came to me in my meditations, and I thought, this is something important. And I was getting better at the time. I was able to move around more without pain. I was walking a little bit more. I had been totally confined to a wheelchair before that. So,
It's been 7 years?
oh, it's been almost 9. Yeah, and it's been a lot of ups and downs, but in general, I'm much better now. I have much less pain. I used to have daily terrible pain, but now it's, that's diminished, but I still have trouble getting out of the wheelchair. I'll move too much, and then I come right back. But the funny thing is, each night I have a little bit of pain. When I wake up in the middle of the night or in the morning. Since I've come to Paris, since we've been working on the show, none. It's so strange, but none.
That's great.
And so we had the idea for the show, and that's how it happened.
So, okay, artists came to you in like your dreams. What's the story of the artist behind that picture?
Okay, so this is Ali Hellier. She's a British artist, and she is just somebody that I discovered, I think, on Instagram, and I was haunted by her paintings.
Yeah, they're very haunting.
And she happened to be doing a show, and I acquired a painting, and it was just very important, I think, to the idea of this project, because I know that as soon as I began living with this painting, it came to me in my meditations. I felt better, I was happier, and I had to. She's one of the first people I thought of inviting when that idea of the show came together.
What about the one behind you?
Oh, this is JJ Manfred. JJ is somebody who has a really unique process and just gorgeous work, and kind of a similar story. I just fell in love with his work, and it's very different than anything I had seen, and the materials.
Yeah.
He uses burlap and a lot of oil stick, and in fact, this is called Paris Houseware. So, yeah, I just loved JJ's work. Actually, I think Karen and Allie and Lindsay were the first artists that I started talking about when I had the idea for the show.
It was a big fashion.
Yeah, don't you? I'm glad you think so. Yeah. And so we have this one, and then there's another one that's kind of, it almost feels like another half of it at the other end. What's that? Yes, and he's here. Yeah. And here, he's going to push it. Here he is. So, and this one's called The Power of a Dream. And so I did this one as I was, considering this idea for a show. And
you can feel the emotion. What about this orange?
oh, isn't it great? This is Shanna Waddell. She's a painter in Long Beach, or who works out of Long Beach. And again, there are these paintings that are otherworldly, and she paints. She has a very, very specific process that has a lot to do with these spiritual guides for her, and these are women that are, if I can speak for her, these are women that are part of a commune, and they're artists, and so she paints. These women, certain guides appear in her paintings, and very haunting. I had seen a show she'd done in Los Angeles, and just fell in love with her work, and had to invite her. And
There's a bit of a cat theme going on. Do you
That-
see another cat? Where's it?
Yeah, no, there's a
There's
cat
my
there,
cat.
there's a cat there.
Is
Let's
there
see. I mean, cats are very big in paintings these days. But I don't think it's, oh, and then there's a chipmunk in Karen's painting. And this is Claudio, Karen, Barry. Oh yeah, and Tanya at the very top. Enoch really likes. Sabine Moritz, who I have a painting by that's incredible. And I love her work. And these are some drawings that she did a few years back. And she was gracious enough to allow us to show these works, which I don't think have been seen before. But she's an incredible artist, incredible painter.
Allow you. The gallery's great. It's like an honor for them.
Yeah.
What is this one at the end? Is that cooking?
Which one? Oh, these are drawings. Painting. She's here. Yeah, it's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine living with this? You'd be. How can you not feel good all the time?
Yeah, no. We need things like that.
Yeah.
And there's big eyes. That's right.
And then this is Daniel This is Dante, a painter in New York, and Hannah Van Bart.
So they come from everywhere.
Yeah, they're all over, from all over. A lot of painters from the UK, New York, a few from LA.
Do you do this again in Los Angeles?
It would be a great idea, but I have no plans for it now. This was just something we wanted to try, and I'm really happy with it.
And are you writing too?
I'm writing. I'm working on a documentary about what happened to me, but I'm also writing a new narrative feature. And yeah,
it's so weird.
I think it's important to just do it, and then it will find a home. Right.
Very weird. Because I know I was back at Santa Property and that stuff, the last one was December 2015.
Well, I'm anxious to get back. It's, it's an interesting journey I'm on. We're all on, but
It's true.
But
You never know.
you never know what can happen. And just stay positive. Got to keep positive. This helps me working, painting, living with art keeps me happy, healthier.
And you have a great view on the terrace, right? It's really nice.
That helps.
Yeah. I was looking at it. I mean, when I was seeing those posts.
But I can't get enough of it. It feels, I feel incredible being surrounded by these specific works.
And there's a lot of great texture like that one, too.
Oh yeah. That is Torben, who's working near Denmark. And Tanya Marmolejo up top. And then this is Jean Julien, who is a French painter. Do you know him?
So is this one the same as
Which one? No, they're different. Totally different.
It's funny, they have that texture.
Yes. And this is Sally Hahn, a painter in New York with the cats, who I really, really love. And Claudio works in Athens. This one and that one. And Suyi, this painting here I love, and she's from New York, or living in New York.
So some of these are part of the collection.
Most of the artists here I have work by in my collection. Most of these paintings were created specifically for this exhibition.
Ah, nice.
And yeah. So, and all the paintings and drawings are for sale.
Great.
Yeah. I never intended to show my own work. Eric, the owner of Galerie Hussenot, had seen the painting and thought, oh, it's how can you not? And so I mean, this painting, like I said, is The Power to Dream, and I painted these were, sorry, I drew these. These were some of the drawings I did as I was having the idea for the show. So it was natural to include them.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Congratulations.
What's that one?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you both for coming.
Of course. Really.
Do you have a favorite? Should I ask?
Yeah, let's see. Well, I think that one's my favorite.
I think you're
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very, very modern.
And Claudio's both have mobile phones.
Yes.
And it's interesting to see the relation.
Yeah, that's Barry, who works in England, very, very far in the country. Yeah, it's another. Do you want to see? You want to meet some of the artists there?
Sure, it depends which pieces you get.
Okay, so yeah, no problem. So that's Lindsay. Is that and the one over there? And then Claire. What's that?
Sure. That one you mean.
Okay.
Later. Do you want more? Because I can finish this one.
Can I introduce?